All right, this is a custom Spider-Man / Girls decal design Ibanez guitar with Floyd Rose. Customized decal designed Spider-Man / Girls Ibanez RG series guitar with Floyd Rose tremolo. Used needs lock-in screws for head nut, $200. Well, if it doesn't have the lock-in screws for head nut, the value of this guitar is basically zero.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know if that's really accurate. I guess it is.
No,
if you
it's
want.
not.
But
I mean, I know I sounded like I agreed with it, but I was just more like yawning and making a sound at the same time.
My first amusing thing on this is actually that this is supposed to be HSH configuration. It's missing the S, and in S's the single coil pickup's place, it's just this holographic sticker. Come on!
This might be an interesting ad if we knew the model of the Ibanez, but we don't.
This is some jank RG. This is not one of the nicer ones.
It doesn't look nice. But the thing about this that's funny to me is that on the front of the guitar, you got Spider-Man decals. There's Spidey. He's just swinging around on his web.
Yep.
And then some other like anime sticker down there lower. You can't really see what it is.
Wait, the other one? The one in the corner?
Yeah, bottom corner.
That's
more
also
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I was looking at it like as, okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah. All right, my eyes were playing tricks on me. So that you got Spider-Man on the front, and then you go to the back of the guitar. And that's where the ladies are.
Well, there's also a Spider-Man on the pickup or on the trem cover.
Well, yeah, Spider-Man's hanging back there with the ladies.
The Spider-Man logo, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then these
they're
one,
like pinup stickers from.
Well, there's one that's just like a straight pinup, and then the other two are like anime pinups.
Yeah. They remind me of the Hookups skateboard brand from the 90s. I don't know if they're still around.
I'm not familiar with that at all.
Anime girls on the skateboard decks, and it'd be very sexual. It really reminds me of that. But what cracks me up about this guitar, like the little scene that plays out in my head, is this kid, like teenage kid's got a guitar. He's like, yeah, I finally got a guitar. I leave it out in my room. I got a bunch of stickers. Yeah, I love Spider-Man. I also like these ladies, but I don't want my mom to see them. I'll put them here on the back of the guitar. It'll be just for me. I'll know they're there.
You just asked the question about whether or not we're bullies.
I'm not picking on this person. I'm just having a hypothetical thing here. And what I'm saying is that I understand this kid's thought process.
The kid who owns this guitar is probably, I feel like I knew this guy in high school. This is the guy
I definitely knew this guy in high school.
Every day, got punched in the shoulder by an offensive lineman.
Okay.
And then comes out with a couple other dudes from the marching band at my high school. We had this thing called Air Band, which was basically a big, people would get together and put on skits based on popular songs. And they do these skits. So I think one of them, this might have something similar to this is we had this was actually not in high school. This was in middle school, but we had one of the teachers who rode a motorcycle.
Okay.
It was a Honda gold whatever wing.
Yeah.
If you can call that a motorcycle.
My dad had
just
one of those.
a really fancy scooter. I'm not sure. But anyway,
they're motorcycles.
So anyway, they did a thing with him where he came in riding it, and they did all of the students in the skit dressed in 50s poodle skirts and stuff, and they did leader of the pack.
Oh, okay.
So that's an example. They would do
what does that have to do with this guitar?
So this kid is the kid who gets punched in the shoulder every day. He's just kind of whatever, just this kid, oh yeah, he's a dork, whatever. But then he pulls this guitar out at Airband because they have these skits, but they also have some a few student actual bands.
Sure.
They get to perform, and everyone's oh my god, he's actually really good at guitar. And the reason he's good at guitar is because he just goes home and plays this stupid guitar.
He goes home and he's just got to do something with his hands.
And so he plays guitar.
That's probably why almost all our listeners are any good at guitar, if they're good at guitars, because when they were teenagers, they just had to do something with their hands, anything.
Anyway, I don't know, but
what do you think about putting a long sticker on the back of the actual neck? Because that covers like half the neck easily.
Part of me wants to hate it, and part of me knows that I never play that high on the fretboard anyway.
Part of me is looking at that and is like, why don't they do water slide decals underneath the finish on the back of necks? It would be kind of a cool look on certain guitars. Like if you had,
you could definitely, if it was like a thematic guitar, I think that would be cool.
You could do something interesting, like painting having a picture across the back of the neck could be a really cool look on like a guitar that's more of an art piece. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't do a pinup girl, and considering my rules about art and guitar, this guitar breaks all of them because all the art is vertical when the guitar is vertical.
One of them is reverse vertical.
That's true. You got Spider-Man crawling all over the place. So yeah, I got nothing else to say about this other than I just think it's funny to think about the type of young personality, or maybe old personality. This could be an old person that would put this together. And the price is probably, This guitar should probably be what, 125, 150. You think that's fair?
Yeah, I think 200 is high. I would say 150 with some flex.
You're going to have to remove at least half of these stickers. I mean, who wants Spider-Man on their guitar?
Oh my gosh.
Shooting webs all over the place. Gross. All right, let's wrap it up.